Awfully Bad Movie Club. Today we watched the Zombie Chronicles.
This exciting thriller kicks off with a lady walking around in a dress, and all of a sudden, a crotch grab out of the ground rips her down.
It was a dream!
Only to realize it's all a dream because she was just sleeping in her car for some reason in the middle of nowhere. So she's driving around, doesn't know where she's going. She has the map in front of the whole windshield, just driving around. Next thing you know, hits a guy right in the middle of the road. This guy is insane.
I use a very potent aftershave, amigo. Woman folk do somersaults over it.
So for some reason, our main character journalist decides to give good old Ebenezer a ride, because that's what you do after you hit someone. They go to an abandoned barn so they can talk to each other. He recollects this one time back in 1971 where apparently people drove Kia Sportages around. It's the story of Sergeant Draper, a ex-Vietnam fanatic who is super paranoid and just really wants to camp.
This old soldier don't sleep in no hotel. Unless I'm with some whore.
Their car breaks down, so he says he's gonna go run off and find help, but his wife can't come because she won't be able to keep up because he's in such good shape. Up come two guys who were...
What are they gonna do to her hulking?
They're gonna rape her.
And she kicks one guy in the balls, and then she kind of scurries off. I don't know. She pulls out a gun, and the guy's like, "Whoa, we weren't gonna rape you." Meanwhile, Sergeant Draper
is losing his shit.
He's like running through the trail, and some bug hits him on the shoulder, so he does like a sprawl, like somersault into the woods, where he's like hunkered down for like, it seems like forever because it gets dark, but I don't know, that could just be the movie quality. Is pretty bad.
And then he gets to a shack
where he hears sounds, so he throws fluorescent light bulb tubes at them.
And he gets really pissed off because there's no water.
Goddamn politicians.
Meanwhile, his wife decides she's going to try and find him. So she's running down the path only to be tackled by what appears to be the cameraman. Then she is tied up with dynamite, or I don't know.
Or like road flares or magic markers
something
or
that resembles a bomb.
Draper, man of action.
He's like, "Tell me who the hell did this." Out of the bushes comes a voice.
He just puts him through a physical regimen.
Yeah, he gives him a good old PT test, just like back in the day, back in Nam.
When suddenly, a zombie shows up and scares him and he dies. But it turns out, wait, it's not really a zombie. He takes his mask off and like, him and the wife were in cahoots.
So the plot thickens.
And the wife's all like, "I feel bad about betraying his trust and murdering him. Oh well." And then they run off, and a real zombie shows up and kills him. End of story one from Mr. Ebenezer.
And so he goes into another story. This time, it's about two bros.
And a hoe!
The chick is like wasted out of her mind. She had like 2 shots of tequila.
And she's all like, "Look at my tit!"
The guy just gets done boning his horny, drunken up girlfriend. It's kind of like she was just going, "Woo!"
It's like we was riding a roller coaster.
That's in the tent. That was sex. They stumble upon a wooden plaque, which is apparently a grave.
The drunk guy takes a pee on it.
That was a bad idea. In hindsight,
Really
because, yes, he got mad and he came back up from the dead. The one guy got his head ripped off. The other girl got her face ripped off. That story ends. Ebenezer tells all of his tales that he has, and they decide that is enough.
If there are no survivors, how do you expect me to believe them?
The dead always know more than the living.
Well, he walks away, and then she turns around, and he's gone. And she's like, "Ebenezer!" No, she's driving down the road. She sees 2 guys fixing their car. And she gets out, and she's like, "Do you guys seen a crazy, senile old man walking around?" And they're like, "Oh, we know Ebenezer."
Ebenezer Jackson died 25 years ago.
It was shocking.
I mean, if the movie couldn't get any more confusing, they really nailed it here at the end.
She's in her dress again, and she's being attacked by zombies.
And that's it. It's
But
all
is it a dream? Like, is the everything we watched a dream?
I'm gonna give this a 2. It wasn't as boring as the other ones, but it was more stupid than the other ones.
2.5 cinnamon bears. Yeah, I guess there were some pretty hilarious death scenes. That kept it entertaining. The story made no goddamn sense at all. I loved Ebenezer Jackson, though.
3 cinnamon bears for me. I don't know how the hell you guys aren't giving it 3 cinnamon bears. This is totally a 3 cinnamon bear movie. It's stupid.
I want some goddamn water!